Hello, hello. It's your girl Ashley Renee, also known as AR. Thank you so much for tuning into yet another episode of First. Hear me out, the podcast.
You doing your music? You doing your podcast? In real life.
We are back with another episode, and I am joined today by my amazing husband, Jaye. Welcome to the podcast, babe. No, no. Welcome to the podcast.
What's up? It's been a minute. I've been here before when it first started. She tried to take off without me, but I'm back. I found her again.
I got him back, y'all. Tell him. First Hear Me Out is the place to be. It's the place to chat. It's the place to talk about it. And we are back with another episode.
Back again.
2 kids is wild. 2 kids is wild.
2 kids. I think that's wild.
I think it is wild. Do you think 2 kids is wild?
2 kids is not wild to me. I don't think 2 kids is wild. 2 kids is still normal.
You got to give us, for those who are who's been following us on our journey or been supporting the family outside of the podcast. We just had a baby. We just had a beautiful baby boy in November 2023, and that made 2 kids for us.
Yeah, 2, definitely 2.
Going for a 6-year-old, almost 7, starting over with a newborn.
Almost 3 months now.
2 kids is wild. Y'all gonna hear that all throughout the episode because that's all I've been saying the last 2 months. Kids is wild. But he don't feel like 2 kids is wild, so let's dig into it. And hopefully,
2 kids is not wild. She just being dramatic.
Hopefully, we can touch on some topics that you guys can take with you guys. With you. And have some open discussions about. Do you guys think 2 kids is wild? Do you have 2 kids? Do you plan to have 2 kids? Do you want to have 2 kids? 2 kids, too many. This episode to talk about it. Okay, so let's dive in. First question I want to know.
Yep.
What is just your dad perspective on having kids?
I think it's something you take very serious. Something you plan for. If not, you plan for something you willing to plan for.
Did you love the idea of having kids growing up, or was you just I'm never having kids?
No, I always knew I would always have at least 1 or 2, at least 1 or
2. Okay, I was saying.
Because I grew up with all siblings. They all had kids, so I didn't grow up the only kid. So that's what I'm saying. I always grew up with a big family. So
did you grow up with anybody just as we're talking about growing up that was you knew they always say oh, I'm never having kids?
Yeah. And they still never having kids. Wow. Still ain't got no kids. I got a brother like that. Couple guys I know. Plenty of people. My cousin. It's a lot of people.
Keep good for them. 2 kids is wild. No, that is good. So how many do you think? How many kids is too many? 10.
How many kids is too many? Okay, say if y'all in a relationship, 2-parent household or whatever. Okay. Too many is where y'all can't fit in the car. So 2 in the front. Okay. Maybe 2 in the back, or maybe 3, but
that matters.
Other than that, that's too many.
That matters. It's too many.
If y'all got a lap up sitting in the back seat of a car, that's too many.
Regularly.
I don't care what's your demographic, what's your background. Y'all know who be doing it, but
I think that's fair.
Hey, somebody got to stay home. They be putting everybody in the back seat.
Now to play devil's advocate, if you want to be riding 2 cars every single way you go, to each his own. But that's wild.
Some people be having families big. It be so big, the soccer mom fans can't even.
No,
dog.
What do you do at that point? You really gotta take. You really taking 2 trips? You're not going. You're not going.
Yeah, I would say too many is more than 3.
Especially, yeah. I think 2 is a lot, man, and 3 is like
That's a lot.
you got to make some changes. All right, so since I'm on, titling the topic, 2 kids is wild. What do you think is the biggest difference from having 1 kid to having 2 kids? Or do you think it's too early to tell?
Uh, the biggest difference?
Yeah, I can't say too early to tell. What do you think is the biggest difference, just like right now, from 1 kid?
Time.
Time.
Time. Time management,
Okay.
everything evolved around time.
Mm.
Whether you losing time, whatever, like.
Yeah, I think the biggest difference. I think when we got the age gap, you know, the 6-year-old to
Yeah.
newborn, but just aside from the gap, it's time. It's the attention. It's the we really gotta revolve around. Or we revolved around Ivy, but
now it's
like
2. It's
yeah, revolve around
it's
2.
like now you evolving around, first grader and a newborn.
Yeah,
so I was like
school age, and then one that stays home all day. And you still work.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's different though. With 2 kids, like I don't know. I say it may be harder if they was closer in age, but by them being spaced out a little bit, it's not that bad. She able to help out, so it don't seem that bad. If the older kid, older, a little few years older, and they know how to do stuff around the house, they able to help out.
Yep.
Or sit with the baby, just feed them for a second, anything.
Yeah. Initially, I thought like, oh my god, this gap is so big, it's gonna be chaotic because I grew up super close to my siblings. Like we're all like a year apart, so what is a gap? No, but seeing that it's like, oh, she's gonna be way in advance and want to do this, and he's gonna want to do this, and it's like it's not that bad. She's at the stage where she's really helpful. She wants to help, whether it's cooking or making a bottle or.
Yeah, she's always around helping, so I don't see no problem with it.
What are the differences would you say though, besides time? Aside from time. Anything else that you notice like is a big difference?
Not really. I can say like only thing I can agree on is like very rare and is you rarely see it, but you do see like small amounts of jealousy coming from the older set. You know what I'm saying? Like
that's a
the older child.
I agree.
So the older child would show like some type of jealousy a little bit.
Yeah, sides of her we haven't seen. So then like now we then have to parent this, which is new.
Yep.
You never really have to deal with that. Well, we never had to deal
with that. Yeah, but I mean, over time she older, so she understand her. The child, the first child is older, so they understand what's going on. As long as they understand what's going on, especially from both parents, that helps. And all of that. So yeah, as long as they understand, they good.
Moving along. What worries you most about like having 2 kids, or just having like a daughter and a
son? Just having 2 kids, what worries me, I would say, it's just versus you having to worry about 1, you got to worry about 2 now. Now you stressed about 2 kids versus 1.
And it'd be 2 different things. It don't even be like, okay, I'm just worried about one thing.
And it depends on what type of parent you is. It's not even this down to the simple fact of like, oh, making sure they ate. Like they ate. It's just like, okay, who's around them, or is they in a safe environment? Like, okay, did you make it home already with them, or whatever the case might be.
Wow.
It's just 2 is you got to worry about 2 of them.
It's double. It's like double the worry. Like we already worried with 1 child. It was just like once we knew that 1 child was okay, you go about your day. You wrap it up. Now it's like I worry about 2. The 2 different things. Okay, to make sure you got this. To make sure you got. Oh. So I think I worry. Yeah,
it's like an extra agenda or something like.
The parent that doesn't, who's a parent that doesn't worry? Okay, I don't think that ever goes away. I really feel like even as they get grown, we just still gonna worry.
Oh yeah, we see it all the time, even with our parents. Like they be calling us like we still kids or something. Like
we know we worry too, but I just think sometimes we gotta actually sit down and be like, what do we worry most about? And then if we can, do some things to worry less about it, one less thing to worry about. Just sticking with the word like, oh, I worry all the time. What do you worry about? What can you do to adjust that?
Yeah.
Woo, because kids a lot. Are you worried about sibling rivalry? Like, do you think they're gonna be close? Do you think they're gonna be arguing a lot? Do you think?
No, I think they're gonna be close. I think Ivy gonna, for her being the older sister, she gonna, show him a lot of stuff that he don't know. Help with like tying shoes, colors and all of that. Like how like all the time we spent with her, it'd be like less of the time because she gonna spend time with him too.
Yeah.
Maybe like, he crying because she not playing with him or something like that, or maybe like he's chasing her through the house trying to figure out where she at, and she's on the phone with her friend or something when she gets a little older. But I can only see it like maybe when she's like 13, and he's like 4 or 5 or something like that. But
I think a little bit of like I see a little bit of like probably frustration coming from him, like when he start crawling or walking and following her around. I can see that being like the first one, but he's gonna get over it by then. But I really see it coming into like the teenage years.
Yeah, when she's a teenager, he's able to literally chase her around the house.
Yeah,
knock on the door, pick the lock.
But I definitely know we're not escaping it. I definitely know that's something to look forward to, as some may say. We make a really good team. I think we got to be the big support system, and that's definitely important.
Oh, yeah,
one or two kids.
Support system is definitely big. Both sides of the family is really important.
Yeah.
I know my side of the family big. Your side of the family pretty decent. They know everybody. Well, that's a lot. Even with all their cousins and stuff. Oh my God.
That's why I said like 2 kids is a lot. Like just imagining more. And obviously we got family members that bring more kids. But I'm trying to imagine me being the family member that's like I just can't. I'm missing so much stuff.
No, like yeah. I got 2 hands, so yeah, 2 kids. That's it. I can't hold nobody else. I can't be in public with 3, 4 kids. And
one of the biggest differences,
I don't care what age,
too, is packing up to go. Like it's so much like for so long, Ivy's been able to get dressed herself, pretty much put her shoes on, her clothes, everything. Like, let me know when you're ready so we can walk out the door. Now it's like,
yeah, all them kids, you for sure, you leaving something at the hotel, you leaving something behind.
Something got left. Heartbroken.
Might even leave one of the kids.
It's too much. But there is joy in it. There's joy in
it. Yeah.
What do you think is the best thing? Going from 1 kid to 2. What do you think you see the most joy in?
Just creating more of a family bond, seeing more smiles.
Yeah.
Also, like just having 2 kids, it kind of it can sometimes create more time for you too. Like by them being the different age and all of that, you can sometimes babysit them a little while, or watch them for 30 minutes or something while you hop in the shower or something like.
Yeah.
Now, if if they was both close to age or something, it's you watching 2 that's both crying, and you definitely not getting in the shower till they go to sleep or something. But yeah, it kind of has its pros and cons. Welcome, baby Ivir.
Yes.
He was crying, so we had to get him.
Yeah, so
he wanted to join.
Little addition, because
Say hi to
you might have
everybody.
heard little love bug back there crying. Say hi, Ivir. Yeah, say hi, First Hear Me Out family. Yeah, he's just, he's a nosy one. He has to see what's going on. Ain't miss nothing.
Him just wanted his daddy.
So. All right, but I think this is the perfect time to switch gears a bit, and I actually have a game segment for us. We're switching to the game segment.
Switching to the game segment. Is it a prize?
It is not a prize, unfortunately, but
do I get to play against somebody?
No,
because I'm trying to win.
Not gonna win.
Make somebody sad.
Well, hopefully not him, because you don't care, right? Yeah, I don't care. So I don't care.
Yeah, mommy, put me on the podcast. Yeah.
You're gonna join that podcast game.
I can talk, baby.
Yeah, and that's okay.
I can talk, baby.
You're not stopping nothing. All right, so let's jump into the game segment. Welcome to the game segment. So on this segment, we are playing Would You Rather. But this is the kids edition, okay? So we're gonna ask. I'm gonna state out a couple of statements, and you just let me know if you would rather do it with one kid or multiple kids. And listeners, feel free to play along, okay, in the comments.
Mm-hmm.
So for the first topic, family photos. Would you rather do that with just one kid or multiple kids?
Multiple kids.
Multiple kids.
It don't matter.
I think so too.
It don't matter to me. Multiple kids.
Multiple kids. Even though we would have did family photos with Ivy, I just think like.
We did it with Ava and Ivy. It wasn't bad.
You can do a lot of different themes. You can play on stuff better with a few more.
They was like 2 years old, like 1 and 2.
Yeah. Number 2, a family trip. Would you rather take that with just one kid or multiple kids?
Family trip, multiple kids.
I definitely said one. No.
Load them up.
I think multiple. Well, tell me your reason for why you think multiple.
Mom grabbed one, dad grabbed the other.
I think it helps entertain. I mean, the kids kind of entertain each other at some point. They might argue, but at least at some point of it, like
neither one of them get bored
at some point or something. So
you got what goes on. Say if you go out to the water park or something, y'all having fun in the water, and y'all having fun in the hotel room. Playing the game, tablets, whatever.
Something together. Versus when it's just the kids and you, the kids is going to talk to you. You're going to be the one they tell everything to. You're not missing nothing.
No parent time, nothing. It's mommy, daddy.
It's us.
Like the whole time.
Never let you forget it. So I think, I will do a family trip with multiple kids. Even though it'd be more expensive. Mm-hmm. I would rather.
It'll be the same. It's just, got to get a 2-bedroom. Or, a bed with two queens. I mean, the room with 2
activities
queens.
You got to pay for each kid.
Yeah.
Okay, cooking dinner. Would you rather do that with just one kid or multiple kids?
I'm gonna just say multiple all the way down. Wow.
Really?
It wouldn't even really matter because you guys want to eat a little more, so you got extras. They got extra, Mike.
Ain't nothing like though trying to stretch some steak or something. You want them lobster tails? You gotta think about all.
And then, hey, as long as it ain't like one of them kids that can eat a house away. Like, man,
Yeah, you shake them off.
Good.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the one.
But if it's a kid that eat more than me, one.
Because eventually they get older, and when these kids get older, oh boy, do they appetite. You want to eat that by yourself? I thought that was enough for y'all to share. All right. Holiday traditions. Would you rather carry that out with just one kid or multiple? When I say holiday traditions, like going to Kenny Cane Lane, decorating the Christmas tree.
Multiple. I'm cool with the 2. The 2 is like 1 to me. It's like,
it's not. 2 is wow. One was cool. It was cool. Yeah, 2 is 3 is planning birthdays. You still think? Would you rather just plan like one birthday party a year and be cool with that?
Now that I would just plan one because the birthdays is like that's just extra, folks. This is for one. I get it's people's birthday, but it's one day out of the year. People like pounding their head off for 8 months, folks. Like,
I hope your head ain't big to get that. Daddy hit Mike. Okay, yo, we got one. He gave us one for one kid. I'm with the one kid too. I'm not. We're gonna have so much fun though. But obviously, I don't know. I feel like everybody might choose the one. But some people love to plan birthdays and plan parties. So like having kids and being able to do different things.
You gotta. We talking about the ones that's planning it and spending their money too.
They might enjoy doing different parties.
Time and money.
They get to do different themes.
Some people just like to do the money part. Like the other part ain't time because it's just we can spend this. Like
I just know a couple people that they really do go out for every kid birthday, and it'd be like, ooh. But it'd be like, okay, that makes sense. You did a Halloween theme. Their birthday is around Halloween time. Okay, you did, so it'd be kind of cool to see that. But no, would I rather? I would not rather. Okay, final one. Driving. Would you rather drive with one kid or multiple kids?
Are you talking about like in the car to somewhere?
No, just driving.
One kid. Me, I like to spend my time on the road and road rage. No, I like to make sure people are driving good around me, so I don't need too much commotion going on in the backseat. But when there be two kids in my car, they still be good.
That's what I said. I was honestly gonna say two.
They be like,
yeah, I think two. Cause I kind of like the family trip though. It's kind of like they can kind of keep the other one. They talk to each other. They play after music, and they be fine. But when Ivy's just in the car by herself, she's talking to me. I have to turn my music down.
Talking,
so I can hear her and conversate with her.
No, but see, like I don't know. She just she'd be like on her tablet or her phone in the car with me. Sometimes she'd be talking to me, but that's like if I'm like questioning her. Yeah. And then half time she be asleep.
Well, you do take her to school in the morning, so that she be like the morning. I get her right after school,
or
so
picking
it's like
her up, going to drop Ava off. Sometimes she be dozed off. By the time we get to the house,
you get in the car like, Mama, guess what? I'm not kidding you. Put your seatbelt on. And they talk all the way back to the house. Yeah. All right, well that completes the game segment of Would You Rather. Something short and sweet, like a cup of coffee now. Well, we can go ahead and wrap this episode up because I know Baby Boy will really appreciate that if he can go straight into mealtime. But final words. Let's do final thoughts on the topic of having two kids. Final thoughts on it.
Final thoughts on having two kids.
4 words of advice.
I don't know. Just it ain't hard. I don't know. I can't really say for like single parents or whatever. But I just say like just keep doing y'all. No matter the circumstance or whatever. To the people that's out there that be judging people with, just judging a book by its cover, like they got 3 kids. Why don't y'all ask them, what's going on, or how they feeling, or is they day going good or something, versus you just judging them, be like, dang, wonder how did they get here or something. Yeah. You don't know what kind of car they outside in or whatever. But
definitely good people.
I don't know.
And this is just like, of course, this is just our opinions, our thoughts on 2 kids and how 2 kids is a lot. 2 kids is different, but everybody may not feel the same, and that's okay. Some people feel like a big family is needed, and that's okay too. I grew up in a big family, so I knew I was gonna have a big family, but me and my siblings cool. We cool, and I know a lot of people that did wish they had more siblings. I think that's kind of cool. But yeah, let us know your thoughts and your opinions on 2 kids, or 3 kids, or 1 kid, or 5 kids. Let me meet y'all in the comments.
Or no kids.
Or no kids.
Because a lot of y'all no kids. Y'all look like y'all need a kid.
And we're coming from perspectives of a 2-parent married household with 2 kids. So tell us your thoughts on 2 kids for 1 parent.
John Cena. No,
oh my God! But I do want to thank you so much for coming on the podcast again and diving in on what it's like to have 2 kids with more
and me, and Ivy.
Of course. Thank you so much for being patient with us, Papa.
Be on the lookout. His podcast in a drop when he's 6 months. It's called Baby Talk. Nothing but baby talk. That's all.
Baby talk. It's not already taken. So, baby talk.
Baby talk with Ivy there.
But I have to leave you all with my favorite positive quote: "Be everything and then some." Because why not? But as always, follow the podcast on all platforms. You should first hear me out merch, okay? DM for more information on that. Where you can cut this. Let y'all know. But join us in the comments. Open discussions coming all week long, okay?
Yeah. And all booking, please inbox me, follow me,
Jaye.
Hit me on Facebook, and I can get you in with her. Nah.
But as always, thank y'all so much for tuning in to another episode of First Hear Me Out. Till next week. Peace.